that they played very well and well deserved. Uh, I mean, his performance was very, very good. Unfortunately, we didn't win. Individual errors cost us a lot, just from Man United. The first one,
Onana, both
Onana,
goals.
actually, Onana, yeah, individual errors. And this hinders the manager's plans, and effectively gifting the victory to Forest. So I felt that was very poor. Dallo, of course, had a very, very, very poor performance, Josh. Out of nine crosses, zero were successful. You know, very, very poor. I think we need a new left back in January. That's what I think. I think we need a new left back. We cannot rely on Luke Shaw. He's always in the sick bay. He comes out, doesn't even barely even plays 3 games, and he's sick. Tyler Malacia is still recovering, but even if he was available, he still needs to rest. So I don't
No,
think
yeah,
that is the
you can't
best
have
person.
one left back at the club.
Exactly. And Dallo, I don't think he suits. Not even Mazarawi. We just need a new left back. Of course, Amad Diallo was excellent, superb, very, very, very excellent. I don't know why he didn't
I
start.
wish that he got much more on the ball. He didn't have a lot of the ball, and that was
But
not
yes, you
good.
cannot blame him. At one point,
I'm
most
not
of the
blaming
balls were
him.
go-
I
no,
am
no, I'm not saying
blaming
you. Most
the
of the balls
team.
were going the other side of the wing. The
Exactly,
dead
exactly.
wing. And I remember
And
at one point during the watch along, you were saying, guys, use Ahmad Diallo's wing.
yeah, because Amad Diallo is comfortable on the ball. He makes things happen. I mean, out of the blue, there is
He
some.
presses.
Yeah, out of the blue, there is some light whenever he gets the ball, but we kept giving it to Ganacho. But for me, I think Ruben Amorim made a mistake starting Ganacho in this game. Any other player would have started ahead of Ganacho. Ganacho is very impactful when he comes off the bench, so why not bring him on?
Ganacho. My only problem is with Ganacho's decision making. And I mean,
But that's
yes, he
what makes a
runs.
footballer.
I
Because I
know he
mean,
runs, he gets into positions, but for some reason, I don't. He takes
for,
long. The ball. He lives. He enjoys having more than 2 touches,
yeah,
and
but you see
by
from
that you're
where.
attracting defenders. You're attracting opponents, and they are going to come. They're going to take the ball. Even the first goal, the one that Rasmus Holland scored, he had failed to score it. Josh,
Yeah,
I know he tried to
like
shoot, and the keeper saved it, but
yes,
it doesn't feel right.
From where I come from, almost everyone plays football. It's the go-to sport. It's football is the sport that most people do play. So that means maybe everyone could be a footballer, but if you're a professional footballer, it's the decision making which is the difference. It is the one that gives you an edge over another guy who kicks the ball around. So I mean, a player like Ganacho, we cannot ask you enough to get into that element. I know he's young, he's still developing and stuff like that, but at 20 years old, 21 years old, he's been 2 seasons at the club at a high level. I mean, even if he was playing in the youth cup in the other season, at least he's had some game time, some valuable game time, and he should actually do much better. He should do it much better.
Yeah, I think Ahmad really he showed creativity and made the team more dangerous when in possession. Uh, but again, the left side of the team underperformed. Martinez struggled. Dal, of course, was very ineffective as a left wing back, overloading the left to get Dallo into key areas. Proved fatal due to his poor crossing. Out of 9, and you have 0 successful crosses, Josh. That's very poor. And yeah, you
I
talked
know.
about Onana, the individual mistakes that did cost us. Usually he's reliable,
Onana for the
but
second
today
goal.
made significant, silly mistakes.
Yeah, for the second goal, that grass cutter, I can excuse him for it. I mean, the technique was superb. He shouldn't have gone early, but he did go early, and maybe that one you can say he had a howler in that moment. But for the third goal, the one of Chris Wood, De Ligt actually protected that area for Nana to come out and collect. You're a goalkeeper, command your area, come out and collect the ball,
That's why I
punch
also
that
blame
ball
him
out of the
during
area.
the Arsenal game, the game that we
You
lost.
cannot.
He wasn't speaking. You need to command your wall. You need to get your players into position. And today, that header, oh God, the one that Chris Wood scored,
No, no,
painful
no,
to
no.
watch.
He was so poor. He was so poor. He
He
should
was
have
poor today.
collected that ball. He should have
He was
collected that ball. He should have punched that ball out of the area because the ball was within reach. De Ligt was the closest player to the ball after it left Chris Wood's head. But De Ligt's posture was in a manner that he couldn't have contact on the ball, or else he would score against himself. But he protected. He created a wall around the area so Onana could come out and collect that ball. I think De Ligt actually thought Onana was going to collect that ball. I know that is bad in terms of defending, because for a defender, you must just clear whatever is in front of you.
hi Nelson. Hi Nelson. Nelson says again. Hi Nelson. Nelson. It's Salomo today. It
Hi,
doesn't look. I don't know.
Nelson.
Please, Nelson, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Tell us your thoughts. What you think about the game. Josh, yeah, moving on again. Rashford. Rashford's position on the. I don't even know whether he's on the right, because we saw him try that under Eric, left. To this time, behind the striker is very ineffective too. He's more threatening. He used to be more threatening
For
coming
me,
from
I
the
think
left,
Ruben
but
Amorim.
things are now changing.
I think Ruben
And
Amorim. Ruben Amorim put out the wrong squad. Sorry, the wrong lineup. Garnacho should not have started, and the time that he brought on Zagzi, Rashford, Mason Mount, the players that he
but he
took
brought
out.
on Rashford, but Rashford was also poor. In fact, I
Yeah,
remember,
but
I
listen,
remember Mason Mount was coming on, and you're like, "What is he going to do?"
yeah,
And
but
indeed, Josh, he
listen,
did nothing.
yeah, but you see, at that point, at the point that Rashford was on the pitch and Mason Mount and all these changes had been made, those players who were brought on were not actually given a chance. The moment Ugarte got out of that pitch, they could not play. We could no longer find the ball. I like the fact that Mainu tried to carry the ball, but even when he carried the ball to the last third, there was not too much movement for him to play a pass into a player. So it became also very difficult
Well,
for us to get a goal in that manner.
the team just lacked composure, Josh, especially in the second half. They lacked composure, rushing their play, failing to break through, losing possession. There was lack of creativity. Oh my God, especially in the final third, we are really dying. Only Ahmad and Bruno constantly trying to create. Then overall, United's loss was due to their own mistakes rather than Forest's play. Because I'm not really rating Forest so high. I know they're in the sixth position. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's a beatable team. The blame lies largely, Josh, with the players.